Alright guys, what's up? I'm headed back out there today. I'm actually getting a late start. I haven't slept very well. I'll probably lose some subscribers by saying this, but I'm a cat guy, right? And I own a cat. I own 4 cats actually. Now I know what you're thinking, oh my god, that's a lot of shit, dude. How do your house must stink. Now, I actually built a little cat run outside the house, which is like a little screened in part. And then it has a door on it, and then it goes out to a screened in porch. And I usually just leave the door open and let them go out on the screened in porch because they enjoy the nature. They're cats, you know. And their cat boxes are out there. So my house doesn't smell at all. And I clean them, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want them walking in that shit and then walking in the house, so I clean them twice a day. And it is what it is, man. When you love cats, you do what you gotta do. You know, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I wouldn't do that. You know, I love dogs, but I don't want to. The ones I see in my neighborhood, they're out walking them, and then they have to reach over with that bag and pick up that hot shit with their hands, basically, with almost their bare hands. So, you know what I mean? What if the bag rips? Like, nah, I'll use a scooper like this long, and it's already dried up and in gravels and covered it. They cover it. You know what I mean? It's like a little package. You just put it in the trash. Cool, done. Right? Not a fucking, you just did this. With dogs looking at you like, hey, how you like that? I made that for you. You know? Fuck that, man. I mean, I love dogs, but I wouldn't have a dog unless I had a neighborhood, like a big neighbor, or not a neighborhood, but like a big plot of land they could run around on. I just don't. I wouldn't want to keep a big animal in a small space. You know, cats. The reason why I'm a cat guy is I grew up, my mom, we had to drive our trash to the dump. We get it picked up around here, but we used to have to drive ours there every week. And she would always pick up a fucking animal, man. And she'd pick up cats all the damn time. How they caught them, I don't fucking know. They were all wild. And then, you know, she would, like the neighbor, we called her the cat lady because there's got to be one in every fucking neighborhood. And she would literally, like, she had hundreds of cats over there. And she'd lock them in the garage at night and feed them. And the ones that didn't make it would come to our house, and like, you go out on the back porch to feed your cats and then see a bunch of fucking eyeballs, like, oh shit. And then all those wild cats that my mom brought home, I would be the one to tame them. So I got to know cats really well and how to tame them. And I can tame a cat in like no time. Hell, I love wild cats. Actually, they make the best actual, you know, pets. Once you tame them, they're your, you know. If you know anything about cats, like, they have a person, you're my person, and then everybody else in the house is cool, but this is my person, right? So you got to kind of like bond with them. So like, my cat was wild and I tamed him. And I like male cats, female, or male cats, female dogs. I like them bitches, man. You know? Anyway, the reason I brought up having a cat is I had one that was sick. He started peeing inside the house, like, and it didn't smell like pee. Like, if you know what cat pee smells like you don't want that shit inside the house, but it just didn't smell at all. He was peeing a lot, drinking a lot of water. I was like, oh shit. So we took him to the vet. Then we had to take him back this morning. That's why I'm getting out here a little later than usual, because we had to take him back this morning to learn how to give him IV shots, insulin shots, because he's diabetic. Yay. The weird thing is, like, we take him in and he's like, okay, here's this, you know, fucking $50, $60 bag of new cat food that you have to feed him. It's high in protein. Like, what the fuck's wrong with regular cat food, you know? Obviously, we know it's made out of corn. Most of the cat food feed shit made a lot out of corn. So, or hooves, probably. So, okay, he needs a special diet, you know? I'm like, can you get these bags in bulk? Because I'm already thinking eBay, something else. He's like, yes, we have a bigger bag, but this is the only bag we had. I'm like, oh, no, not from you guys. I don't want it from you guys. I already know how much it's going to be from you. So anyway, we got to feed him a high-protein diet. He actually liked the food they sent, so we find something high-protein. So we got to give him on a shot every day of insulin. Got him on a high-protein diet. I'm pretty sure, because I'm like, oh, you know, is it the food? Like, I feel like they probably started making it cheaper lately since inflation. I always got my distrust for pretty much all companies and all government. Oh, low fuel. Great. Thought I had plenty. Whatever. Put it on 0. I can go 30 miles, right? oh yeah, I said to the guy, I was like, so what about, so, you know, is it the food? You know, what's wrong with the food? And he said, oh, it's not the food. And then I'm thinking, well, why are we having to buy this like $50 bag of food or whatever? Little bitty. I thought that was a sample size. What the fuck? I know plenty of diabetics in real life that change their diet, right? And then he's like, yeah, I could look at the other two, because he said we had 3 cats this week. I could look at the other 2 and tell it was diabetes. And I was like, oh shit. And got to talking a little bit more, and all of a sudden it was because they were fat, right? Well, if my cat's not fat and you're telling me it's not the diet, you know, what the fuck? I got my sleeve on today. There's people around, so I'm gonna just go to recording my work.
You could be a star, no telling how far you'll go, but I love you for who you are. It's not what they see, but it's what I know you better. Hey, do you know yourself? Heaven will lead you, baby, I need you. I won't keep you, you do what you need to, yeah. Papa was a preacher, and he made his choice. You could stay or you could go, but you chose love, and your loving shows through your beautiful voice. When you regain the strength you need to sing again, will you sing for me that I can't believe? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't take forever, hey, 'cause I can't wait long. The fear that feeds me took weeks to reach me, so baby, don't leave me alone. Just a jealous man. Take it as a sign, you can take it or leave it, but take me as I am. Papa was a preacher, and he made his choice. You could stay or you could go, but you chose love, and your loving shows through your beautiful voice. When you regain the strength you need to sing again, will you sing for me that I can believe? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got a feeling I'm not leaving here with you. I got a feeling that I'm running out of time. So what do I need to say? What do I need to do? I got a feeling you're leaving, and I just don't know why.
Oh, look. I'm gonna have to make me some crackers and peanut butter. And then my sandwiches. Man, I'm getting like, probably gonna need to get, you know, like the cat, get on a diet where it's mostly, you know, higher in protein, not mostly protein. Like, yeah, I'm not a lion. I don't need to like mostly protein. I need some vegetables. But, you know, I probably need to get on some kind of diet. This seems like it's too, oh, now it's gonna get even brighter. This thing is annoying. Well, whatever. I gotta eat my sandwich, y'all. Leave me alone, God. What's up, guys? I'm almost done. As you can see, that's most of it. But let me show you what I did. Got this piece of pipe too short. I cut one of them too short, so now it messed up my hand and I have to weld this back together. So naturally I have it beveled, and I'm going to take make sure it's straight. Ta-da! And we are going to put a tack in 4 places, and then we're going to weld it. And then I'm going to cut it to where I need it. We're going to make it look like it's not welded. Let's see if we can do that. Alright guys, there we go. You can see there's a little bubble in there. It's pregnant. Yeah, it's in there, but guess what? That'll get covered with paint. So now I cut it how I need it. With the smallest end being, the end with the weld on it. So if I need, a little bit over that, like I think it was just about that long, that much more than the dimple, I'm putting it down on that end, so that way when you weld around it, that's not going to show up so much. Alright guys, I don't know what you can see. There's a bunch of people here, so I'm trying to keep it down and not be a disturbance, but I want to show you what I'm going to do next. Is go down through here and weld on 2 different sides. Right here, and then on the other side, weld on the opposite side, going all the way down. And then coming back, I will do the same thing, and then go all the way down every disc and do that, so that way you just weld what you didn't weld on the way back, and then you have a push-pull going on. I know with all these poles here, it'll be less likely to push-pull anyway, but any warpage or anything that's going to happen, I'd rather it happen evenly, so I'm going to do an even weld all the way down. I decided on these gaps here to use, this is a 3/32 rod, but use a 1/8 to 70/18, since really not have to worry about penetration there. It's all penetration, it's a whole big gap. So basically just come through with a 70/18 and lay it down in there. But we'll see. I'll start welding and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's the plan. 3 houses on each coast, all 6 in the sand. We got lost in the mix, but now we mixing again. Yeah, there ain't no special tricks, it's just thinking you can. You gotta really, really, really think you can. There ain't nobody better than you, man or woman. We got friends all over the land. If we can work together, birds of a feather. So that's what they saying, yeah. You are what you think you are, and so far you've gotten so far, but you need to think harder and smarter. What's in your heart, you can start with what you're dreaming and go achieve it. Come on, y'all. Hey, 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 hey.
All right, guys. Here you can see all the discs are welded all the way around on the inside. I started down one rail, but it's getting kind of late for me. So I'm gonna go home and show you what I got so far. All right, so I got 4 of the rolls of tube on there. All the discs are now welded all the way around. As you can see now, I know what you're thinking. Well, god dang, Chad, you left the slag on there. Well, I do, especially when I'm coming back the next day. I'm gonna bring my son tomorrow. He's gonna knock all that slag off with a wire wheel while I'm welding the bars. He's gonna start at one end, I'm gonna start at the other end. Alright guys, it's a whole different day. I didn't want to do a whole video, really didn't have time. I had to get this thing done. Plus I'd already done it had been a lot of the same that you've already seen. So it's done. I'll take you on a tour. My son's back there, he helped me today. So we did a lot of learning, a lot of stuff. We got a system down, it went pretty great. You know, he'll probably be in future videos, but for the time being, I was just trying to get this rocked out because it's Sunday and I wanted to get done. All right, guys, check it out. The Arena Vader. Well, it's finished, but I'm gonna have to come back because they didn't have the bearings for the side. They said they were gonna order them, but I guess they couldn't. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I guess I'm gonna go to some automotive place or something. In the meantime, that's an Arena Vader. It'll knock down the dirt. Now, this kind of gives you, is kind of a testament to how good these little $17 stands are. That thing is pretty dadgum heavy, right? Pretty heavy, and it's sitting on this stand. It's a little bitty old stand. So yeah, guys, that's good to go. Anyway, yeah, it's done. I think he's done too for the day. He's done a lot of good work. He's been really, oh my God, he flipped me on. Nobody's grateful for their parents anymore. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's it on that. That's it on the Vader. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a job at the flooring place, and then I got a job after that, and then I got a job Thursday at the flooring place, or Tuesday at the flooring place too. I don't even know what day it is. And then after that, so I'm going to just put this into day 2's video, or day 3, yeah, and call it a day, so you'll get a double. See you tomorrow!